Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to our World of Wonder podcast. Say that 5 fucking times fast.
Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Wild of Wonder.
Yeah, so today we got some bangers for you, man. We're gonna be doing the large Hawaiian mothership. So, anyway, I'm Streaming Jerry Lee. This is Howie. This is Eddie and Lauren.
That's
right.
All
All right. And Lauren's husband, what's his name?
Adam.
Adam.
He's behind the scenes. He's the engineer behind the scenes right now.
All right.
Totally live.
Let's do this fucking thing. If I can figure it out.
So right off the bat, with what I saw from the Hawaiian ship, it's questionable because it had like blinking lights on it, and it kind of looked like, honestly, like a huge kite to me.
Really? I didn't get to watch it yet, so we want to check it out. Howie.
Kite like 4 points.
Like a
It's like an invisible airplane, bro.
I see.
What is that?
Hear it.
Kind of reminds me of like the Phoenix Lights.
Airship. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a huge like an air mothership. Right.
Oh,
Look at that.
When is this?
Jerry, you got the date on this?
I don't know when the hell it was.
So to me, I mean, they're kind of blinking their eyes. Like, not really getting too incognito, I guess. So to me, I don't really believe in this.
There we go. Look like a bunch of drones, man.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
whoa.
Right there.
Well, there's a bunch of witnesses, so it's not
We
like.
need
This
David.
is the Hawaiian Islands. Yeah.
We need David.
The main island, or
David,
Another
50x zoom, bro.
These guys are fucked up.
Has to be. Yeah, I see some smoke behind you.
look at that Zeppelin.
Oh damn! I've never. What?
What the fuck is that?
The big old hot air balloon.
Looks like a blimp.
You remember those?
Yeah, it's a dirigible.
And actually, it wasn't a big balloon. Like, that was filled in with, like, whole elephant. There was like cruise ships. Yeah, they were like cruise ships. And they were moving pretty, like,
Floating cruise
like
ships.
kind of like that.
Dude, it looks like a big diamond.
They were big as hell.
Yeah, big diamonds. So if Eddie's theory is correct, this could be like a time traveling Zeppelin.
I don't know, man.
That's a new theory?
It's great.
Wow.
A blimp. Yeah, Goodyear blimp.
It's moving like one.
Yeah, slow and direct path.
What is that?
See, it's only got.
Alien ship, bro. Alien ship. Get out here, guys. Get out here. Get out here.
That was in 1997.
You said 1997?
Passed over Phoenix. A bunch of people saw it.
Oh, yeah.
And, the government said that it was flares. Adam, you remember that story?
Nah, they changed it too. They said that they had some jets going over too. It said a bunch of shit, dude. Of
That's
course,
not my
they could tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, but this one, what do you think about this one?
I don't know. It's kind of weak, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be like a big mothership, like.
It could be military, right? It could be.
It looks like drones to me, man.
What do you think?
Or like maybe a blimp. I don't know. You could kind of see the shape in the back.
That's why I thought it looked like a parasailer. You know?
Yeah, it could be like a big fucking parasail.
Yeah.
So big.
What year was it?
This was recent. But the Phoenix Lights was in '97. Yeah, it
Looks
could
like
be
they
just a Hawaiian parasail out there, you know. By the coconut rock.
I think
All right, so they're showing you. Well, this is what the Starlink looks like. It doesn't look like what they're showing you.
Not at all. But I'd be interested in listening to these reports. You know?
All right. You know what, dude? This is fucking boring.
Because we can only see so much in video. Saying we're here, guys.
it's Starlink. Yeah.
Yeah, that one sucked, bro. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try the other one.
These things, 'cause I think that's an airship.
Yeah, we're just, giving our opinions. And
Yeah, I think it's something that's just floating out there.
with the world of disclosure, there's a lot of stuff coming out. And who knows what's real and what kind of psyops they got running 24/7. Do they do this kind of stuff over the pond in England?
Over the pond. I mean, we see our own fair share of stuff for sure, but I think about the same amount that we do here.
Okay. So Laura's actually from jolly old England.
What part?
They say.
Hello.
And we've been watching the soccer games. It still says we're live, so.
Yeah, you're live. I'm
Yeah, we're
trying
all
to.
for Spain, by the way. We're all for Spain. Screw
Right.
Argentina. If anything's in the sky it looks weird, that's FIFA, and that's Argentina.
It's Argentina.
But the England game for third place is tomorrow, right?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
That's at 3.
Look at this thing, man.
That's a Zeppelin.
Yeah, they said I didn't know that they had like it was like
photo was
shit.
taken off the
With our 8 News Now investigators confirm Metro actually set up cameras at this home where a family called 911
Yeah, that shit's
claiming to
fucking
see
wild, bro.
aliens in their backyard.
All right, looks like we're doing it.
I think
It is a police call everybody will be talking about. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
I'm Brian Loftus. A family says something crashed into their backyard, prompting them to call 911, saying they saw creatures walking around.
Our 8
They
News
were
Now
like 10 foot
investigators
tall,
digging
dude.
into this for weeks now. And tonight, our David Sharns with the video you will only see on 8 News Now. David?
Right, Denise, sources telling Bay News Now investigators that several agencies believe something landed or crashed. Whether it was non-humans or
makes the
not,
news,
it
you know that
certainly
shit's for real.
scared the people living on this property. Now, before we show you that video, listen to their call for help.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Spanish guy for sure.
Property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually
So there's
we're
two-
terrified of it.
So there's
man.
two people or
This is
two
for real.
subjects that are in your backyard?
Scare my family.
Correct, and they're very large. They're like
Okay.
8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
Okay.
Like I can't explain it. And big mouth.
Yeah, man.
They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
They're not human.
Okay.
Well, the 8 News Now investigators obtaining video as officers
They
then
got video.
responded to the call you just heard.
You called that
You'll
shit
see
in,
the
bro.
officers also saw something in the sky that night, but the big question is, what was it, and is it all connected? It's almost midnight on May 1st
There it
when a
goes,
Las
dude.
Vegas Metro
Another
police
fucking
officer's body cam catches
That shit's fucking
something
wild, bro.
flashing low in the sky.
911 emergency.
Minutes later,
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Someone calls 911 reporting 2 large figures in their backyard.
No, I'm still nervous right now.
The 8 News Now investigators obtaining
The cop,
another
bro.
officer's
He was like,
video
"Yo."
as he's sent to the Northwest Valley home.
I have butterflies, bro. I have
The
really
cop.
a shooting star. Then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
By now, it's more than an hour after that bright light. Officers meeting up with the caller and his family.
You know it's fucked up when a cop's scared.
It was like it was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like 1 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard? Or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property. What's clear? They're taking this call seriously.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
I would normally discount it as nothing. However, seeing as one of my partners said they saw it too, only reason I'm actually investigating it further.
That investigation turning up no concrete answers as of Wednesday. Whatever or whoever fell into that yard, long gone within minutes.
Oh, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
Yeah, that's cops telling you that shit. That's
I ain't dealing with that.
So yeah, this is quite weird. Brian was saying as we're watching this story. Now we've been in contact with the family in that video, and as you heard in that 911 call, they seem very reasonable and honestly quite scared as you heard them in the call. No, they don't seem impaired in any way.
I like Adam's theory. It could have been a tourist helicopter.
There was
Canyon, you know,
that there's really no dispute. Something was in their yard. Exactly what? We do not know.
I mean, it's so interesting. So, like, the Metro officer sees something, the neighbor sees something. I mean, so what could it be?
Well, we know that there are obviously a lot of military bases around this area. George Knapp covers a lot of that stuff for us on the 8 News Now Investigators. We're showing you drone video from above that area. And we know,
it's a
of
big
course,
area,
Creech
dude,
not
where
far
that thing
away,
fucking
Nellis Air
landed.
Force Base not far. I checked
You
in
gotta
with
push
them.
back
They
further.
say they are not involved at all, and we are waiting to hear from the Pentagon as well.
Yeah.
And you talk to these people, it seemed completely legitimate to you. And do you have any personal thoughts on maybe what it was?
Right. So it seems
Like
from
they got,
talking
like
to our
excavators and
sources
shit.
that something happened. There was obviously some flash in the sky. A lot of
they were
people
climbing
saw it
on
that night on the night of April 30th, early in the morning on May 1st. Did that exact thing land in their yard? I don't know. But these people said they saw some SUV circling the area. Could this have been some piece of equipment that malfunctioned? Maybe they saw something and then someone came. I can't believe we're talking about this.
Party
Someone
bus,
came
man.
and
Picked it up.
retrieved it from the
Fucking
backyard in the
aliens,
SUV.
bro.
We don't know. This
Alien
all comes
party
as
bus.
a former high-level intelligence officer, an air
They were like,
veteran,
"Yo, you guys are
was on
partying?
News
I wanna party
Nation
too."
talking about how there is a
Got
program
a beer for me?
where the government collects some unidentified objects.
guy
So
get
this
dispensaries, I
might
hear.
be that. We
Yeah,
just
right.
don't know. We're going to work to find out, though.
And
Brian.
no substances. They were looking
No
with clear eyes.
substances.
Bullshit.
Not big heavy eyes, though.
This is really unique. Thank you, David. Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange creatures in the backyard of a Northwest Valley home.
So it was last night that 8 News Now investigator David Charnes reported about how Metro Police responded back on May 1st after receiving a strange call from a very frightened family. Well, our report generated a global response, and
I
now
wanna see
piecing
if they're gonna
together the
put
sequence
the
of
other
events
part
has been
into
kind of
it.
tricky, in part because the
Where they show the
primary
alien
witnesses
come across
have been
the fence.
almost as elusive as the
like
beings they
that.
say
I
they
like that
encountered. Chief Investigator George Knapp is as perplexed as the rest of us, George.
As you know, this is not our first UFO rodeo.
Hey,
We
George.
first heard about the incident in early May via the Metro Police grapevine. The
That's my
incident has
boy.
a lot in common with other bizarre cases from around the world, an alleged crash, strange beings, and bits and pieces that don't make sense. But the police took this seriously, and so do we. Just before midnight on April
All right,
30th,
this is
skywatchers
still-
across several western states saw a bright fireball streak through the heavens. A police officer working in the Northwest Valley caught a glimpse of the colorful object on his body cam. At nearly the same time, a ring camera in the area recorded a strange noise and what sounds like a crash. Crashing down, then were hit by what they describe as a shock wave. One of the
shit,
witnesses,
okay.
a young man named Angel, has stated when the brothers looked into the yard where the object landed, that spot was obscured and blurry, as if by unknown form of camouflage.
Oh,
What they
shit.
saw next prompted a frantic call to 911.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like
I
aliens
can
to
see
us.
Howie doing this.
Big eyes. They have big eyes, like
Yo!
I can't explain it. And big mouth.
You don't know how big they are,
They're
man.
tiny
I'm
eyes
fucking
and-
out this bitch.
And they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
8 News Now investigators have spoken with family members multiple times in the past 4 weeks.
Slow
but
down,
each
man.
of the 3
Smoke
times
this.
we accepted their invitation to do an interview, they didn't answer the door or their phone. These are some of the claims they've made in other public forums. Multiple family members backed up the story.
Well, please,
in an
they are
initial
visiting
police
us. They're
report
bringing
we
us some good
obtained,
strains, man.
Angel says they heard the patter of multiple feet in the yard. They later
Right,
heard
that's-
footsteps
Yo,
on their
these
roof.
details are
They saw
crazy.
one of the 8-foot-tall creatures climb behind the controls of a large front loader stored in the yard, as if
Big
trying to
yard,
engage it. He got a good look at one of the creatures, he said, a greenish-grayish being with large eyes and long legs. He says he could hear its deep breaths, and when he locked eyes, he was, in essence, frozen in place, couldn't move. In the middle of the object had crashed, then vanished. A circular impression was left in the soil.
Wow,
Where is this on your
man.
property?
Metro sources say the
Dude, it
police
left a crop
dispatcher
circle.
initially wondered whether the crisis
Hey,
intervention
what's up?
to help the troubled witness, but then took the incident seriously.
okay.
2 officers arrived 38 minutes after the call, and by then had heard from other officers. They proceeded cautiously and managed some nervous laughs.
I ain't dealing with that.
A few days later, the family says 2 Metro sergeants returned to the scene to ask follow-up questions. The family says they also saw men in suits and sunglasses driving in a car with government plates cruising slowly past the house in the following days. Nellis and Creech have denied any interest or involvement with the incident. Metro has indicated they believe the family that something crashed in their yard. But what?
Someone else has access to it.
You mentioned, George, in that piece that they were frozen because so many people have been critical of, like, why didn't they get their phone out? Why didn't they get video? Do we know if there's even any video of this incident?
Yes and no. So there's a surveillance camera in the backyard. The property owner keeps that because he's got a lot of expensive equipment there. What we were told is that at the moment this thing comes down and crash, this camera went out. And it was out for a couple of minutes. When it came back on, the object was gone, but the circle was there. We've been told by Angel in multiple phone conversations that
Yo, man, this shit is fucking wild, bro.
He does have
What do you
epic
guys think
hair.
about this shit?
Well,
That's not
What's
human
that?
hair.
I want to see that footage from the backyard. Do you have the one from the backyard where they show the guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it up. Let me see.
Eddie, you could probably get
I'm
in
good,
right
Jim.
here.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because as they head into the yard, you can see a huge alien head, like trying to scope them out.
I don't think it's on this one. All right.
All right.
Southern Nevada is abuzz tonight with stories about the crash of an unknown object and the alleged sighting of strange
Adam brought up a
creatures
good
in the
point, man.
backyard
This
of
was
a
around
North.
the same time that they were chasing those balloons. You remember across country?
Chinese.
Yeah, it turned out to be Chinese balloons.
I don't think it was at the same time, dude.
No, it was right around the time, right? Adam?
You think so?
2023. It was the same year, yeah. And
Yeah.
Eddie said it was a crazy year, man. That was a crazy year, right? So much stuff was going on, man. Where did
Yeah.
they shoot that thing down? In Pennsylvania, right?
Shoot it down.
Yeah, they shot a couple down.
I thought it was out in the ocean, bro.
That's right. Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
was.
right.
It was. They let it.
Yeah,
like,
they shot it out. They shot it down in the ocean, so it wouldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, but like, why was it there to begin with?
It was flying around for a while.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
that thing, Eddie? You remember that case?
Chinese.
This was what was that? Chinese, like a balloon.
Like an instrument, an instrument
Right.
balloon. Yeah.
So the balloons. How fast is that thing?
How fast?
How fast did that thing go?
It was just
slow as
traveling
shit.
with
It
the
was
air.
slow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
slow
it
as
was just.
shit.
But it had a lot of like equipment on it. They said they were
Oh,
collecting
you know what
data.
it was? What it was the balloons they send up that they call it what do you call that? Satellites.
Yeah.
So okay, NASA is the #1 purchaser of helium in the world.
Okay.
So instead of one of the things that they're saying is that
Sorry.
they're sending up helium balloons instead of satellites into space.
No, that's old
That
school
was just a cheap
too.
way. Like,
What do you
just,
mean?
Like that's how they used. Like that's
Well, that's
the
how
old
they do
school
it. Still,
way.
they're just showing you.
This is the
CGI.
but it didn't make it up to outer space, and it just floated.
Yeah, and they can fall down. They fall down all the time. Nobody says, "Hey, what the hell's going on?"
There was
So
like
that's-
the weather balloons and stuff.
They're actually the satellites. They're saying that's what the satellites
No, but
are.
it is like the weather.
But do you think it was like a cheap, like China fucked
A
up?
Timu,
No, that's
version.
a regular occurrence. Is NASA?
So this happens.
We
all
got
the
ripped
time.
up with some Timu satellites.
Nah, but yo, for real,
So they
the drones and shit over New Jersey were crazy, bro.
Yeah, is that the next video?
No, but yo, those things were fucking nuts, dude. Like they were changing shapes and shit.
Oh, so you actually saw them?
The balloons.
Yes.
The Jersey drones, yeah.
Yeah, like I saw one when I was fucking driving, dude. It looked like a fucking drone, and then it changed. It looked like a fucking like a prop plane.
Oh,
were they just testing?
But at night.
Yeah, it was at night, but some people seen it during the day too.
Wow. So it was morphing. You're saying it was shape shifting.
Yeah, it was shape shifting.
Wow.
So was that before or after they had CERN on? Was CERN?
No, but
CERN's been around a long time, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
no, but you know that's interesting because there was an old movie about these orbs that would fly around and would take shape of objects here on Earth. So what you're saying could be possible, right? That they are shape shifting and taking the shape of items that we know, right? So
yes.
So they don't startle us.
So like a zeppelin.
Exactly. You know?
I have seen an orb before.
Okay, what? Like just how?
Like what would you shape? What makes you would shape shift into that object though? If you're from
Our
outer
own
space,
perspective, probably.
right?
Right.
Why not a toad?
A toad.
A toad?
Because that's not what you want to see. You see what you want to see.
Right. What do they know what we want to see?
Right. Well, they are toads that are magical toads, I heard. So one of those. Maybe they.
What are we getting into here, guys?
Lick their backs.
That sounds like a whole different topic there, buddy.
We got a whole new podcast.
Absolutely.
Licking toads. With
I've never licked a toad, by the way. Never.
Wait, I gotta show you a picture of Danny Dan. It looks like him when he was 17.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna play this one so you guys can see the rest of it. So you can see
like that's like a couple seconds after, I saw the big giant creature in front of me. The alien, whatever you guys want to call it, the alien demon, whatever you guys want to call it.
What do you believe it is?
A demon.
A demon.
Yeah.
So maybe that's changed. That once you thought it was an alien, now you believe it was a demon.
They had
Yeah.
paranormal
I mean,
shit
I
going
don't
on.
know what it is. You know, only God knows what it was. But I'm thinking it's like something bad. You know, not a good thing.
Was it moving? Was it doing?
Yes, it was moving. It was. You could see like he was breathing, like he was like pissed off, like he wanted to do something.
And he was looking at you and
Yeah.
your brother?
He was looking at me. Yeah.
Did he say anything?
Mm-mm. Well, I remember he was growling like a dog, like like he was growling.
When did it end?
As soon as I closed my eyes, I guess I don't know. I think I was praying or something like that, and they just let me go. That's when I went inside, and I saw my dad. I mean, I saw it too.
It
Everybody
felt
saw it.
like it had a control of your body?
Oh yeah, I couldn't move. I couldn't move. Yeah.
You were paralyzed at the sight of this thing.
Yeah, I couldn't move.
And you were looking at it for 30 or so seconds. And then all of a sudden it was gone.
Yeah.
I like that.
Stop it.
That was pretty creepy.
A lot of people think that that's just hard to believe.
That like I said again, they can think whatever they want.
What do you say to the people who believe that your family just made this whole thing up to try to get attention?
They can believe whatever they want. I'm not doing it for. If I did it for fame, I would be on YouTube and stuff like that, doing more videos. But I don't care, guys. I just went on TikTok and YouTube, made my story.
Yeah, they've actually
That's
been
pretty
to
much
court
it.
and stuff.
I made
like
no money
suing
off
people.
this. I want people to know that
Because they
I
wouldn't
made
be
no
left
money off this.
alone.
I don't need money. That's pretty much it. They can believe whatever they want.
So that tells me it's real. You know what I mean?
Oh no, hopefully not.
I kind of believe
hope
it's
not, no.
story,
Really bad experience.
Yeah, the way
Really
he called
traumatizing.
the cops and
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know what your impression of him
wanna
was,
see that
but when
video
I was
again.
speaking to him personally, I was really
see that
struck
other
by
side.
how confident and
Right, in the wide open.
Great
Yes, wide open.
expanses of space.
They're probably flying around here. We just
They're
can't see
watching
them
us
right now.
We just ain't too much city lights. Too much ring lights.
Hallie, which one did you want to see?
If we could see that fence footage again, I don't know if you have it
Laura's
isolated.
seen a UFO.
I have. I can tell my story.
Yeah, let's tell Laura's UFO story real quick.
All right, you got a UFO story? I need to know.
Like Google Outer
go.
Banks.
Yep. So it was right over the Alligator River.
Where's that at?
Near Manteo, North Carolina. And we were fair. We were smoking some weed, but we all can all vouch for this. Is like I just saw like a light, and then it just did a circle a few times, and then just went. And I have actually gotten in touch with my old. Like I don't even have any reason to be in touch with them, but I have reached out to them and said, just want to make sure you do remember that, right? And they're like, yeah. It happened. So while we were being sneaky, smoking some weed as you do in college, like it was like we're like, what the? And it just did a little loop, and then.
I had a similar situation happen to me. I was out in the middle of the farm fields, though. I was visiting my buddy. They're Jehovah's Witnesses.
Right.
I was partaking in a little something. But just to make sure, I was like, yo, y'all see this? Dude, it was like 3 spaceships, dude.
Wow.
Like they were orbs, balls of fire. And they were like dipping down in the, the cornfield and shit.
That they shouldn't.
Taking off. Dude, this shit lasted for like 25, 30 minutes. Wow. They kept flying across. And like we just stood outside and dude, they were watching it with me. So I'm like, this ain't just me. Hey, I'm not fucking crazy, bro.
They say, I get it. We're also a little bit of weed, a little bit of devil's lettuce. I get it, but we all just saw that.
So is it possible that's coming from the same, say, our realm, but on a different, like past the Antarctic Circle?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I just think it's crazy, man.
They're saying that there's technology,
like the same elevation.
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, well, a lot of stories are saying I'm not taking anything, and I take everything into consideration. So, what they're saying is that we live on a flat plane, and that there's outer, like extra terrain, extraterrestrial. There's more terrain. So they're saying it's terrain that's on the outside of the Antarctic Circle. That's what they're saying.
You're above my
so
pay level.
There's another continent just outside of our existing realm is where we are. And we're not allowed to go there or else they will blow you out of the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's areas where you can't go and they'll kick your ass if you do.
Yeah, if you go down to Antarctica and you try to go past that wall, what are they going to do to you? They ain't letting you near there. So
yeah,
that's actually... I saw some other thing today, as a matter of fact, that said they discovered another continent. So there's a lot of stuff going on where, how this world is kind of upside down, We're in bizarro land right now.
Well, what it is, communication has gone to an all new level. Right. Like we can just talk to whoever we want, whenever we want. And like visualization too, so like people are talking about what's going on now, and the whole crazy factor is gone now,
Yeah, because
everybody's seen something, felt something, been there, done that,
Yeah.
So
it could be an advanced technology that's already existing, and we're living in like the area where we weren't allowed that technology, kind of under control of where
we're just controlled by our own perceptions.
That's for sure. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like my favorite question to ask people is like, hey, think of a color you've never seen before. They exist. Animals can see them. But I mean, imagine even thinking of a color that you've never seen before.
Oh man, I could make that color.
You know what it is, man? Like my purple may not be your purple.
Oh, I can show you. Well, we could show so many different shades.
You know,
But
it's like my purple might not be your purple.
Or it might be a non-purple.
Yeah, like my red might be your purple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the thing.
Or
Yeah, I have
just
to
something even
do it.
totally beyond that.
I got
Like not a red, not a yellow, not a blue, not a purple.
I got chat calling in.
Oh, we
here.
got somebody calling in.
Dan,
Well,
what's your opinion?
I think Chris Bledsoe was right. Chris Bledsoe from Stedman, right near Fable. He saw all these orbs right over his house. He got taken onto their ship.
The Fable.
Okay.
The Fable incident.
All right.
Oh, he's talking about Chris Bledsoe.
Yeah. So I grew up in Fable. I never heard this story before.
No.
He was a general contractor, home builder, Fable area. He went fishing down East Coast, North Carolina, and saw some orbs and got taken on to a giant, he called it Fire in the Sky, and had like hours of missing time. Came back and he's seen orbs, and he calls it this lady, this woman, angel, comes and visits him several times a year. But he lives in Fayetteville. He's had like Crohn's disease, healed all kinds of diseases in his body, and his family was healed inside of him.
Yeah, his story is well known, man.
So
within the UFO community.
So did he raise his frequency in order to become healed? Is that like?
Well, what happened was he was fishing. He was out fishing with his family, and they came down. Like he was going through a lot. So I'm thinking like, however he was feeling or whatever, like reached out like when they were there and they felt it, and they came in and they tried to take care of him.
Was he cured?
Yes. And now he's actually going around curing other people. Like he's cured a few people out there by touching them.
Healing?
Yes.
Okay, is he a Christian
yes.
preacher, or what is he?
He's not a Christian freak, but like as a matter of fact, his church kicked him out because he was talking about aliens are visiting my family and stuff.
Okay, so maybe
He had a guy, this guy Tim Taylor. He's like a spook. We'll just say he's a spook. And he came and like he gave Chris Bledsoe like this piece of metal that was like alien, I guess, and he touched it and like he fucking fell out. And he was like, "Oh, you're one of them. You're really one of them." So like this is like X-Files kind of shit, bro.
Yeah.
He's able to call in orbs too. He can call them in on command.
He can call in orbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he can heal people.
Yep.
Through touch.
Yep. This lady had cancer and he fucking cured her.
I've been
Nuts,
hearing a lot about frequency healing. Have you been hearing about that stuff? Frequency healing?
Yep.
So maybe
absolutely.
Maybe the where he was taken into or who he was around, like passed that frequency on to him. Because I heard that the frequency actually will keep you alive longer and everything else, keep you young, stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's actually what the pyramids and stuff were built for.
Right. So yeah.
Oh my God, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, the frequency is. We've been brought down to what? The music alone to 440, right? Where it was normally 432 was the frequency, and that's I guess a lower frequency or off frequency, and it affects us through the music. So maybe if you come in contact with somebody who has such a high frequency or an alien or something like that, and it rubs off on you, then you become like them because you're in
vibration.
Yeah.
Same area,
Yeah.
You raise your vibration.
Like if you fuck with them, they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you go around like that guy said, a demon. If you go around a demon, right, that's just gonna rub off on you too, right?
Yeah. I don't really believe in demons and all that, man.
You know what?
There's just good and there's bad. You know what I mean? That's it.
That's right. I mean, I don't know. It's like kind of got to keep your ears open, right?
For sure. You gotta be open for anything. I believe in that.
Yeah, I can't make up my mind because everybody's full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, the whole reason that we're here, explain that. You know,
Yeah.
so I'm open to whatever.
I don't know.
Because
I
the
hear
whole
somebody
point that we're
still-
here. Why?
Now that we're on the frequency and stuff like that, I got this guy. He's going to be coming on our podcast soon, and he talks all about like frequency, sound waves. Like if you put like water over a speaker and it makes different patterns and stuff.
Right.
He's all into that, and like he's showing people how like the temples were built using that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
and like levitation and all that shit, dude. It's fucking nuts, bro.
That's the thing is so when you see things flying whatever, right? It could be they're running at a higher frequency.
They're actually using frequency to run their ships.
Correct.
Yeah.
So another thing I heard, and they come after me for this one. Listen, I'm ready to get to my what do you call that? The airplanes actually ride. They just get started and they ride on through the ether keeps them up and also keeps the electric going. So the ether, the higher you go, it actually conducts electricity. So
are we getting into chemtrails now?
No, the pyramids, like you said, they were utilizing the ether, weren't they, to create energy, right?
Aren't the pyramids like?
Weren't the pyramids being used? They were using the ether to create energy.
No, they were actually using. They were using the Earth's frequency, along with water and different chemicals.
Right.
And
They're perfectly aligned with the poles, though, right?
yeah, oh yeah, everything's perfectly aligned to the stars and everything. Like, dude,
Stuff as
Like
well.
the angles,
Right.
and, like,
yeah, everything is like
These buildings. You ever see these buildings over
Oh
there?
yeah, the ones in DC
Right
too,
here,
you know?
these buildings downtown. The freaking wall, the seam is perfect all the way up.
yeah, they were. That's because they copied it.
Dude, I don't know, man. Maybe that's the way they used to do it back in the day. But I see some crooked seams around here, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't the same now.
No,
Back in the day, the Masons.
They were awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they copied what the fucking Egyptians did.
Yeah. But it's all gravity. Like it's all the levels. The levels were gravity levels, so they knew how to build a perfect wall. I mean, just based on
with the plumb level. Now gravity
What
is.
that? Can you explain that to me? What is the plumb level?
Oh yeah,
just
so
a hanging string with a weight on the end of it that leveled it out. That was
Like
perfectly
literally a
straight.
plumb
They use cubits too.
Yeah.
Now
gravity.
a lot of the stonework was they used a lot of chemicals. So they actually melted the stone. So they didn't pile those stones up over there. Everything was, put there one by one, poured.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think is it true that the pyramids foundation goes hundreds of feet into the earth?
Yes.
That was the latest thing.
Yeah. That's a fact.
What was the reason behind that?
That's
Like,
science fact.
What's the reason behind that?
Well, because they used the actual our satellites for imagery into the ground.
Natural satellites.
And it's like 600 meters, dude.
They had their own satellites at that time.
No, our satellites pictured that, like
Right, no.
visualized it.
No. I know we can see that, but why did they create that? How did they
know?
How did they know to create that?
Yeah, the
Like,
structures.
back in-
They had an idea, like an inkling that something was under the pyramids.
No,
So-
I
So
understand
how did
that.
they begin with?
But I'm saying the creators of the pyramid.
Oh,
Why
shit.
did they?
That's a-
Why
that's a
did they
deep
build
question,
that?
bro.
It is.
Because that's
You
where
don't
the
get-
water table is. That's where the water table is underneath the pyramid.
And they were using the frequency set of the planet, so they were
Yeah.
kind of like tuning forks. Probably.
Yes, exactly like tuning forks.
Right, so you can move things with vibration.
But why did they need it for a pyramid? Why did they need to create a
So if you can
foundation?
It's like a Stargate, and also they use it to heal.
To heal. Okay.
Well,
So
that's a
yeah,
burial.
that's what we're talking about. So the frequency or that vibration heals you.
And I also believe they use it for a Stargate to like travel mentally farther without using any substances.
Or Wi-Fi.
What? Hi-Fi?
Maybe that
Wi-Fi. Hi-Fi.
They didn't need it, bro. So pretty soon we'll be just like thinking and
What was the last
Alright, so how did they move those stones?
It was liquid.
Can we start with Stonehenge?
It was liquid.
Yes, they turned the stone into liquid.
What, is it just like they had the concept of cement back then?
Well, they turned they made all right. Most of it's all limestone, so basically they just made a mixture of the limestone with some chemicals, and it hardens up that way.
And they poured it.
And they can also melt that
They
stone
made
too.
farms and they went up there and poured them.
And did they do
Because there's no physical way that humans can
Why
lift
did-
that.
Why are they blocks though? That's a like if they did they how did they create cement in blocks in that form?
They
It
just
looks
made
like just bricks, you know.
it looks like that, but it's not. Like if you look at like if you're there at the places in Egypt, you can see like scoop marks and stuff like that.
Were they made at the location that they were built, or were they brought in?
No, they were brought there for like 500 miles. There's no way that they could carry those stones. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
With the
like
chemical reaction.
yeah, but if like
How
you
did
made
you
it
get
more
all the way
liquid,
300
then you
feet
could.
How did you pump that up?
So what about this one? If you take sand and put it on a drum and hit that drum, or you put a bass on it, it starts.
Yeah.
It's these.
Yes.
What if the Earth actually freaking
What if we're the-
vibrated to a point and created
Every
those things?
meteor that hit.
I believe that. I believe that.
Well, that could actually.
Oh no. I don't believe that the earth vibrated and created those things like
Well, I
as in
don't
the
know, man.
temples. No.
Perfectly aligned.
Is
That's
there-
the other thing.
they don't
How
have
do
concrete in
how do
between. They
they-
just fell in.
It has to be alien technology.
We are aliens, dude.
They're not the aliens. We're the aliens.
What are the
Yeah.
5,000 years?
We're the only creature that doesn't fit on Earth.
Yeah. How old are the pyramids? 5,000.
Older than that, they're over 10,000 years, man.
Maybe 12. They say.
Are they?
Yeah,
They
but who
said-
said? Who said?
Right.
So
Wikipedia.
Whoever said is dead. So we don't,
Yeah.
I don't believe that guy. We
Dan.
gotta find out today what's going on.
What was the last video you guys saw?
Dan, let's check it in with our
Dan.
correspondent, Dan.
Dan logged
Dan
off.
left the
Dan
feed.
coming in.
Dan's gone. Damn it, Dan.
What's next?
Damn it, Dan.
So the fireball that came and took Dan's friend. I wish it would come and take me right now. I go, bro. Why not? Come back and tell you guys what happened. You know?
Get
Hey,
some
give
good
me
content.
give me your theories on Stonehenge, guys. I would love to hear
That's
about that.
older
That's the
than,
simplest thing is to put
Yeah,
That's older than
It's a clock.
10,000 years ago.
But how?
It's like a calendar.
It's a calendar.
But how'd they get them up there?
Glaciers.
Giant.
That's a long waiting process.
Honestly, it's like
A giant with blue eyes moved him there.
right. It's like it's a design, so it has some sort of intelligent.
But how is it built?
Making
Like,
it.
how do you get that hefty ass rock up on
If
top
they
of
did
it?
lift it, it's vibrational somehow.
That's something. So there was somebody there that was like a fucking Jedi or something. He was
Yep.
like,
Oh, the old Jedi
No,
excuse.
I think if you
The old
have
Jedi. Never used it.
They all sat on one end of it, and the other end lifted, and they put a P under it.
I mean, when was rope invented? When did they start using rope?
Oh man,
Beginning of
since the
man.
beginning of time.
Yeah, all right. So you got rope. They get it under there. You have
I'm all for the
50
log
guys, even 20 guys. Just
the
one
logs
side,
on the-
you vibrate it yourself and you shivvy it up.
Shimmy, shimmy.
Why don't you vibrate yourself in bed sometimes?
Those are 10 tons a piece, I think. Those freaking things.
10 tons?
Some shit
At
like
least,
that.
at least, right?
Yeah, I think so. They're heavy. I wonder how heavy that cube is.
Oh, that's
I can
That's
climb
pretty
it.
heavy.
You want to see me do it?
I saw somebody do it. Some girl did that shit. I was like, yo, don't do that. If it falls over, I'm running.
What's the next video? Are we done with the videos?
Hold on. I got one last video I'm going to share.
And then the surprise that you said is coming up.
No, this is it.
Oh, this is the surprise.
Hey, you want to get over here, Howard?
Almost
closing up now.
sea is
What's up, Dan?
This shit is fucking wild.
and there are more than 60 million of them packed into this single frame.
Those
This
are all
is the most
stars, bro.
crowded region of our entire galaxy, the bright, swarming heart of the Milky Way.
It's the middle of our
And you're
galaxy.
looking at the largest and most detailed photograph ever taken of it in visible light. A European spacecraft captured the whole thing in just over a day. The sheer number of stars is not what makes this image extraordinary. Hidden inside it are dozens of alien worlds you cannot see, frozen planets circling distant suns,
Dude,
including the one
for
that an
every
astronomer
star,
has
there's like
waited
3 or
20
4 fucking
years
planets.
to weigh.
Yeah.
So
And the
if you're
photograph
looking
itself
at that, it's
is
like a little
something
piece of that.
stranger than a picture.
Dude,
It is a
aliens are here,
message
bro.
taken deliberately
That's all
now
there is to it.
for
Aliens are here.
telescopes that will not need it for years.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
take a deep
These
dive into
motherfuckers are
what they
lying to
really
us, bro.
captured.
And been lying to us all along.
You ever seen the Milky Way?
Oh,
To understand what you're looking at, you need to know the telescope that took it. Its name is Euclid, a European Space Agency mission
say,
launched
Euclid?
in 2023. And almost everything about it is for the opposite of this image. Euclid was designed to look into deep, empty darkness, to photograph billions of faint galaxies.
All right, I'm gonna try to find the fucking
They found
part
aliens?
where the guys are walking out. I'm gonna try to find the part where the guy's walking out of the back of his fucking yard.
But what was the surprise on this one? Oh, you just want to show us how
It
big
was-
everything.
Yeah. Just saying, like, yo, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
And it's
I
just
highly recommend going to Chapel Hill and just having a look through their telescope stuff that they have there. It's the
Planetarium.
whole the
Oh, nice. They
planetarium.
got a
like,
planetarium?
Have you been there?
No,
Oh,
I didn't know
it's
that.
Yeah.
mind rocking.
Fuck, yeah.
I
go.
love planetariums.
It's like live.
I'll go with you. We'll all
Yeah.
go. Yeah,
They,
When
they
they-
trained Apollo.
yeah they all
Okay.
trained there.
Yeah.
There's a big globe down there too. You guys know what the big globe is?
Oh, you're talking about over
At the museum?
Yeah, oh, it's a museum?
Yeah.
All right.
That's not. Yeah, they don't
That's
have.
just a picture
yeah.
of the Earth.
Let's go to Chapel Hill.
Nah, yeah, I love planetariums. When I was a child, that was what got me hooked to space and
Yeah,
the solar
you haven't
system.
been to
and-
Chapel Hill?
Oh, we're
No.
going.
It's the
We're going.
OG planetarium.
But no, planetariums they take you to another place, right? Like
Yeah,
in your
they'll
mind,
take
you know.
through like the years, like and all of like just understanding that the light we're seeing right now is from so many bajillions of years ago.
Right.
It's just hitting us right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, so they're probably gone. These stars are probably
Right.
gone.
We're seeing the
and we're
light of
seeing them
something
now.
that does not exist anymore.
And that means, unfortunately, that if there are planets around those stars, they're gone,
holes.
probably,
Yeah.
right? They got sucked into a black hole, possibly. And that's another question we'll probably get into on another show is what happens to the stuff that goes through the black hole?
Where does it go?
Where does that stuff go, right?
Into the multiverse.
Yeah,
Into the
a
multiverse.
different layer of the universe.
You've seen that.
So yeah, that,
You've
they,
seen
they
that
show that
before.
in, like the what is this?
Howard, you've seen that before, though,
Guardians
right?
of
What's
Galaxy. They jump from multiverse to
I was not
multiverse.
Oh,
Multiverse.
absolutely,
What's that
yes.
movie? What's that movie?
Interstellar?
No, the funny one.
Uh,
Multiverse.
Guardians
That's
of
a
the Galaxy.
comedy. Interstellar.
No, there's a funny one. Where it's like multiverse.
Um,
multiverse.
Oh,
yeah, there's definitely layers to it,
Right.
to this realm that we're in. I heard, well, I mean, old stories are 7 heavens, right? 7th heaven. So you got different layers.
Okay.
That's a television show
That's
from the late 90s.
That too, yeah.
7 layers of
It's a
like
family.
heaven above.
And E.
No, but that's true. And you look at the rainbow, has the 7 colors. You look at the chakras, they have the 7
Yeah,
colors with the
right.
7 gems. So
Right.
there's something to the number 7. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. So maybe if you raise your vibration to the point that it's like at the top, that your immediate surroundings change, but there's still other people in the same realm. Just lower vibration. I don't know. That's what they say.
What's your favorite numbers, everybody?
7.
7.
No, actually.
Mine's 8.
8 is a
The
good number.
Infinity.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 7.
You got a number?
8 through
69.
Oh, man, he will indeed.
क्रैश एंड एट द सेम टाइम ये सारे डिफरेंट एंगल्स से डिफरेंट लोकेशन से लिए गए थे इट शोज दैट कि दैट क्रैश एंड दैट ग्रीन ऑब्जेक्ट एक्चुअली केम डाउन फ्रॉम द स्काई
It's coming up, man. I promise you.
And then I want you to pause it so they can see it clearly.
Now comes the final evidence, the important one, the main video, जो कि एंजल के मदर ने उस बैक में रिकॉर्ड करा था, which they claim
There it is, right in
उसमें
the
कुछ
corner.
creatures रिकॉर्ड हुए हैं. If you look closely at the video, तो उस fence के पीछे right side पे ना, you can see a black shadow or a black mist hovering over there.
Super
So you
slow,
can
right
see
there.
it coming in.
Look at the eyes there. Where?
Right there.
It's a cat.
एंड फिर कुछ लोगों ने उस चीज को लेकर के इस वीडियो को ब्रेक डाउन
See,
करने
there's
का
an eye
ट्राई
right
किया.
there and
दे
there's the
काइंड ऑफ
mouth.
फिगर्ड आउट कि शायद इस वीडियो में कुछ एलियन लाइक क्रिएचर्स मौजूद थे जो कि उतने क्लियरली नजर नहीं आ रहे थे.
I like Laura's theory that it could have been a raccoon.
You can clearly see through the slots in
There
the
it
fence that there is a leg motion moving from the right to the left side of the screen.
इवन ए वेरी फेमस इन्वेस्टिगेटर स्कॉट रोडर जो कि एक क्राइम सीन रिकंस्ट्रक्शन एक्सपर्ट है एंड ए क्राइम सीन एनालिस्ट है, उन्होंने इस केस को अपना टाइम दिया, इस केस पे रिसर्च करने में 1 साल बिताया एंड फाइनली ही एडमिटेड दैट ही ट्रूली बिलीव्स दिस केस इज कंप्लीटली ट्रू.
You got to believe.
God bless the guy across the way that's been doing whatever he's been doing.
Yeah. No, but I think this case is
that
one of the
better?
best that we talked about tonight, right?
क्राइम सीन रिकंस्ट्रक्शन एक्सपर्ट है एंड ए क्राइम सीन एनालिस्ट है, उन्होंने इस केस को अपना टाइम दिया, इस केस पे रिसर्च करने में 1 साल बिताया एंड फाइनली ही एडमिटेड दैट ही ट्रूली बिलीव्स दिस केस इज कंप्लीटली ट्रू.
Yeah, I think Jerry, our battery's dying here too.
All right, man. Well, we'll cut it then.
Yeah, we gotta hit Stonehenge again. We forgot to Stonehenge. That's what we did next one.
What's that?
Yeah,
Easter
remind us.
Island. Easter
Yeah,
Island.
remind us. We're gonna talk about Stonehenge, Easter Island. We'll just make a list.
Literally just walked in here from a bar, so I will have my notes next time.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, Jerry. You know, keep your eyes to the sky. You never know.
Yeah, man. Everybody have a good fucking night, and we're gonna get out of here.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right, brother.
Likewise. All right, man.